Welcome to Canton, Ohio, Seminole fans, the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm Scott Kotick for Seminoles.com. The Seminole fraternity of NFL Hall of Famers grows by two this weekend, as Derrick Brooks and Walter Jones will both be inducted on Saturday evening here in Canton. On Friday afternoon, they both met with the media, and one of the topics of conversation was their time in Tallahassee playing for the Florida State Seminoles, how that propelled them to great NFL careers.
Extremely special. Obviously, Walter and I share some history, being, the second time that two guys went in on the first ballot from the same college. And we wear that proudly in terms of representing Florida State. And, he got a trifecta. National championship, his team won the Super Bowl, and he get elected his first year. So I'm excited to see him enjoy this process, because when you look at Walter Jones, he's a man of very little words but a whole lot of action. And to see him enjoy this along with me, I can't say what I'm excited about. He's the first guy I hugged when I got in the room in New York, and we're still hugging each other.
It's totally awesome, man. It's amazing with Derrick Brooks, because I tell him all the time, I said he was the one that set the standards at Florida State. When I went down to Florida State, I can remember going there and watching highlights of him and stuff, and he making plays all over the field. He was doing the same thing at Florida State he did in the league. So it was amazing for me to be with him, man. And just anytime you can be with guys that went to the same school with you, that was doing the same thing, setting standards, that they wanted to be the best at what they do. It's amazing to be in the same class with him.
Yeah, my coaches there, starting with Coach Andrews recruiting me since high school, I had an opportunity to get to know him a little better, and he pushed you. He made sure if you had an ounce, he wanted it, and he got it. So that drive that he not only challenged me but our other players with is legendary. And Coach Bowden, the fact that he's been able to be what he's been over generations of time, in my mind, the best college football coach of all time. That's how I feel about him. He had a daunting task of turning boys into productive young men in 4 or 5 years' time, and he did a great job of it. And I think for setting priorities straight for me. Only one time he called me into his office, and I said this story earlier, is when I made two C's my first semester. He said, "Make this the last time I ever disappointed in you." And that's the last time I was in his office. That was the last time. So, when you got somebody that's care that much about you, you really cherish that. And I'm one of the very few people that can say he's got a very good relationship with him now, and I do anything I can for Coach Bowden.
Getting a chance to be number one throughout the whole year, and we got the chance to get to the national championship game, but we lost. But I always go back to what Coach Bobby said to me when I was there. He told me that if you come to Florida State, you'll get a chance to play for a national championship, and I got a chance to do that. We didn't win, but he said that if you come to Florida State, you'll get a chance to play for a national championship. So that was one of my fondest memories ever.
Seminoles.com will have complete coverage from here in Canton. We will also have a special treat for you Seminole fans. The Buffalo Bills take on the New York Giants on Sunday evening here in Canton. We'll get to catch up with E.J. Manuel, Dustin Hopkins, and a number of the current Buffalo Bills and former Florida State Seminoles. Here in Canton at the Pro Football Hall of Fame on Friday afternoon, I'm Scott Kotick for Seminoles.com.